Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. Welcome to the best gaming, technology, emulation, and open source news channel on YouTube. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, yes, I'm still camping. Yes, it's a gorgeous day out here, and yes, I've got some amazing news for you. First up, we're talking about Nintendo Switch emulation on PC with Yuzu, both the paid testing early access version and the free mainline build. Both of them received a brand new update for Bayonetta 3. If you're a fan of Bayonetta 3, the fog should be rendering pretty much on par now with the Switch. Moving on, and we're talking about Game Boy emulation on Android and PC with Game Roy. And Game Roy just got a brand new update as well as an incredible write-up. So at the time of filming, version 0.3.1 is the latest update, and it does have some performance improvements. I'll drop a link to it in the description below and feel free to check it out. And please also check out the write-up. The developer of this one goes over their thought process and pretty much everything they did to create this amazing emulator, written in Rust. Moving on, and we're talking about Game Gear emulation, kind of. It's a fan game called Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. And it just got a brand new update. It's based on Sonic Triple Trouble on the Game Gear. Anyways, this game just got a brand new update after 1 year. Amy Rose is now available in free play. It is free. It's available on PC and also on Android, and I'll drop a link to it in the description below. And speaking about updates, D.R.E.a.m.m, which stands for Subscribe to Mr. Sujano, or that right there, just got a brand new update to version 2.1, and it's now compatible with even more games. In my opinion, this is a pretty big update. If you're a fan of Star Wars or Indiana Jones, it's definitely worth checking out. And if you're currently using D.R.E.a.m.m, it's probably worth updating to this version. Again, links in the description below. Next up, this one is kind of crazy, and I'm curious to see what happens with some further testing. But someone upgraded their Asus ROG Ally to 32 gigs of RAM. I'm wondering if some games are going to play a little bit better. I'm wondering if the system is going to run a little bit smoother. I mean, Windows it's a bit of a memory hog, and then playing a game on top of Windows is a lot of a memory hog, so I'm curious to see how things go with this one. And speaking about Windows, next up we're not talking about Windows, we're talking about W.I.N.E, which stands for W.I.N.E is not an emulator. Anyways, W.I.N.E just got an update to version 8.15 for their development build, and there are a couple of fixes here. At a high level here for Trackmania Nations Forever, car audio should now play. And on top of that, they've improved support for Wayland, and I'm glad to see that happening. Moving on, and we're talking about PlayStation 2 emulation on Android with NetherSX2, which is a patch for AetherSX2. And NetherSX2 just got updated to version 1.5. I would argue it's not necessarily as big of a patch from a gameplay perspective as 1.4 was. But if you wanted to keep up with the latest and greatest, I'll drop a link to it in the description below. And last up here, we're talking about the actor's strike, you know, the one that's currently hitting Hollywood. Well, it may end up rolling over to gaming as well. And there are a couple major gaming companies involved. So at a high level here, this could involve Activision, EA, Take-Two, Epic, and possibly even more. And the union is seeking an 11% raise for its actors, and it's also seeking protections against AI, which is very interesting considering AI has been, I would say, on the boom recently, especially with generating really interesting game stuff. So I'm curious to see where this one goes. I have a hunch it may actually impact gaming. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a few things today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of them in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.